Good morning. It is early in the morning on a Friday morning. And I'm holding up all my gear because it is another shoot today, but with somebody very special. Somebody from Saudi. But most importantly, it's right before sunrise. And I love that quietness in the city before that. You can just literally hear the birds. And look at that skyline. I'll be trying to get a better view of it. In 3, 2, 1. So, capturing the sunrise in this beautiful place in Dubai, it was an absolute fluke, to be honest, because I was just like driving around trying to get to another location to meet my friend Big Hass, who's from Saudi Arabia, and then I just found this place. But let me tell you about my friend Big Hass. So, the first time I heard about, hip hop in Saudi Arabia and Arabic hip hop specifically, I thought this, it's a genre that I haven't really known much about, and to be honest, I wasn't even aware of how big the genre is. And today, I'm shooting with Mr.
Man.
What's up?
Like, I'm just trying to copy you, man. This is the first camera.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
No branded, but yeah, that's
awesome,
cool, man.
man.
Yeah, man.
Pleasure meeting you. Glad you're here.
Big fan.
Thanks, man. I'm a big fan of yours, too.
Your
I'm a
work
big
is
fan of yours, too,
I'm not
bro.
telling you talk, man. Your work is incredible.
Amazing.
Your vlogs are...
Thanks, bro. Thanks. So, tell us about how's the hip-hop scene in Saudi Arabia? How's it going?
Let me tell you something, man. The hip-hop scene in Saudi Arabia is the number one on the GCC level.
Amazing.
On the GCC level is number one. Now, Arabic-wise, you got people like, of course, Morocco. This is how Arabic hip-hop came to.
Yeah.
Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria. That's how Arabic hip-hop started.
Nice.
And then, of course, we moved to Sham, like Palestine, Lebanon, Syria.
Yeah.
And then Saudi Arabia.
Well,
GCC,
I know Malika.
Malika, shout out to Malika,
cool
of course,
things,
man. This woman, what I want to say about Malika, which is great that you brought it up. Malika has that vibe and that's that fierce. She's a very, very like you see her like, oh, she's petite and all that.
But she's feisty.
Fierce.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing message to my sisters out there.
Yeah.
Use that power of the word, man. And that's
exactly,
what hip hop.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, followers, something, man. You guys know what rap stands for? R-A-P. Let me shock you. Rhythm and poetry.
Nice.
That's what rap stands for.
Nice.
By the way, rap also is an element of hip hop, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I support hip hop as a culture. Hip hop is that umbrella.
Nice.
You got rap, you got DJing, you got graffiti, you got breaking. It's all under hip hop culture.
Nice.
And hip hop is, man, hip hop made me talk to everybody in the world, man, using hip hop.
Amazing.
And that's a beautiful. I have people in Japan. I got people in Indonesia. I got people in the US, France, wherever. Because what? Because we all love hip hop. That beat, that sound. Man. Yeah, I can get talking all day. I'm a radio guy,
That's what I'm saying. I love the passion, man. I fucking love the passion.
Oh, brother.
And I think this is the one thing that you should have if you really want to succeed in anything that you do in life. Just be passionate about what you do and forget about everything else. Everything else will fall into place.
That
awesome,
I agree,
man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, I host Saudi's first FM hip hop radio show.
Nice.
So, yeah,
making a
passion,
movement.
passion.
Making a movement. Awesome.
Passion is a talent.
Boom.
Oh.
Not when you hold me, not when you.
So a small pit stop to get some coffee. I think it's super early in the morning, and that's the beauty of it. I think if you do anything super early in the morning, people kind of like let it go, and that's exactly why we started this morning at 6 o'clock. That means waking up at 5. Something I'm starting to get used to. I do definitely enjoy my mornings, but that's a little bit too crazy early. So, anyways, grabbing a coffee right now, and then continuing on with the shoot. Thanks. Refueling too. You sure you don't want anything?
I'm good, man.
You good? Okay. So we're about to fly the drone to capture Mr. Big Hass with this big, massive, amazing mural and artwork. But for now, before anybody tries to arrest me, I'm gonna fly this drone. Ready?
It's hard for the jet.
Yeah. Almost got stopped by the security, but we sort of sweet talked them into letting us continue the shoot.
Nothing stops the truth. It's like, when I wanted to start a hip hop radio show in Saudi, family and friends, everybody said, no way, you can't do it. And my reply to them, I remember, why not? Be you. Shout out to D, man. Let's go.
Love it, man.
Audi,
Thanks for being around
Audi
today.
Q2, man. We're doing this amazing project. Cannot wait for this to happen. Shout out to Audi, man. Shout out to Dia, man. Really, seriously. You know, I always say this. There's a filmmaker and there's a guy who shoots. You need a direction. You need to feel comfortable with the guy you're shooting with. And D is just one of those guys, man. I'm telling you. He's one of those guys.
We're right here, Circal Avenue, with my brother, Big Hass. It's been a really cool shoot today. Actually, for the entire week, I've been shooting a very secret project with Audi. And what's cool about it is actually been shooting with my friends. So I've had a good time to hang out with my friends and create something that's amazing and really cool content. And I love shooting early in the morning. Nobody's around and nobody's trying to give you like hassle. Although we actually were gonna get stopped this morning by flying a drone, and we were fine. It was a close call, close call. So we'll step into my office. Welcome into my office. This is where I operate most of my shoots from. This is kind of like where I lay my equipment, my gear, the big guys. But most importantly right now, I think what we need to do is wrap this up, grab a coffee, chill out for a bit, recharge the batteries, and do the final shoot with Mr. Big Hass, who's behind the camera right now. So shout out to him. And yeah, had a good day.
Awesome day.
If you're into production and you don't look like this coming back from a shoot, you're doing something wrong. But what's more amazing is the master behind the piece is right here, Mr. Rami. How's it going, man?
Yeah, hi.
You good? Super, super awesome piece. I couldn't even like swing by without even stopping and checking it out.
أنا خريج فنون جميلة اوريدي.
حلو.
ميورال الميجور بتاعي ميورال. أنا يعني شغلي أكتر موزاييك وترومبلاي.
Man, mashallah عليك, يعني your work is really, really nice.
Appreciate it.
Really nice work. And I'm gonna take a small zoom in on your name so people can find you. Check him out, Rami. Pleasure meeting you. Bro.
Yeah, nice
Take
to
care.
meet you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man. Take care. Thanks. Okay, here's a funny moment. He was like, I've known you, man. I know you, so we just met, right? And he's like, no, I've seen you before. I've seen you before.
غريب عليا أنا بقولك شايفك. This guy has an amazing voice.
Thanks,
really
man.
love your
Appreciate it.
sound.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
Pretty insane. Somehow ended up on stage with a really, really cool crowd and cool event.